I've had the opportunity to travel all over the U.S. doing the outdoors, from dog sledding in Wyoming to kayaking the Rio Grande in New Mexico to even bear hunting in Maine. But Georgia's where I call home. People in Georgia do the outdoors a little differently. And this series is not intended to be a hunting or a fishing show, but to be an outdoor show that focuses as much on the outdoor activity as it does the people that are doing them and the stories behind them. I'm on a quest to do Georgia the way the real people of Georgia are doing it. I'm Blake, and this is the unofficial and no doubt incomplete guide to Georgia Outdoors. In my mind, there's no better way to start off this Guide to Georgia Outdoors series than with me and my home. Starting out with my family farm right here in Cobbtown, Georgia, we're going to be doing a little duck hunting. And it's not just the duck hunting, it's the adventure that goes along with it. Every year, 8 of my best friends who I've known for 25 to 30 years, some of them even longer, get together. We still get together. We actually still like each other. We all have unique personalities. We're all a little different, and the best way to get to know us is just sit down, a little bit of a Q&A, a little question and answer.
So the role that I probably play the most in this group of guys is that of being the new guy. I've been in this group for over 20 years, and I'm the new guy.
What role do I play? Obviously I'm the good looks, but I'm definitely the planner. I've come up with all the ideas. Everybody's more than willing to jump in, but it's kind of my idea a lot of the time.
Probably the guy that everybody picks on the most. I'm the short, bald guy that overweight now. I used to be a little skinny.
I would say I'm the one that carries the target on their back. Being the top dog, you know, you always got somebody coming after you.
I'm the baseball guy. What role do I play in this group of guys? Comedic relief, and I certainly make us look a lot better.
The old fart.
I'm probably the childhood friend they couldn't get away from.
The best outdoorsman in the group. It had to be a toss-up between myself and Blake would be my personal opinion.
Because I'm so humble, I'm not going to say me this time. I would probably have to give that to Blake.
Me, that's definitely me, yeah. I'm trying to think of anybody else, but yeah, that's definitely me.
I'll go with Blake.
If we were all lost in the wilderness, the first one that dies out of this group, probably Rob. He's in the worst shape out of everybody.
Drew.
I'm going with the slow one, Rob.
Who would be the first? That'd be Robbie.
I'm probably going to have to go with Robbie. He would run out of snacks by the first day. And not only that, if we were all with him, we could eat him, and he would provide us food for the longest amount of time.
If I was to get in a fight today, the person I would most want in my corner would probably be Bailey.
My first pick would be Bailey.
All day Bailey. My boy Bailey.
I'm gonna go Bailey.
My last pick at this point would have to be Rob.
Last pick would have to be Drew.
My last pick would definitely be Drew.
I wanted to go Drew.
No doubt, my last pick would be Drew.
The best ladies man back in the day. You'd probably get a different answer if you asked the ladies, but if you ask us, Brian clearly was.
This is going to hurt me to say. Brian James.
Oh man, that's debatable, but I'm going to go with the guy who's dated almost everyone's sister, and that would be Brian, yes.
The best ladies man back in the day was not me. We're gonna go with Brian.
In our hunting camp, we have a great time. It's about the food too. We love sitting around cooking. My dad usually does the cooking.
Smoked chicken, corn, potatoes, cabbage, onions, bell peppers.
How long have you been cooking for these guys?
25, 30 years. Yeah, at least 30 years. Look at them, can't you tell?
Guys, I can't remember not knowing many of y'all. We've been hunting together for a long time. Some of us have lost some hair. Some of us have found a few pounds. Some of us got a little more gray than we started out with, but this is my favorite time of the year. So before we eat, let's say the blessing. Dad, will you do it for us? After eating, we get together, play a little cornhole. We're very competitive with each other. Play a little darts. Whatever it is, we're going to do it with a high level of competition. Maybe not great, but we're going to be competitive about it. We stayed up late playing cards and poker, and we only got a few hours of sleep, but it's up to the blind. This is what we came here for. Oh man, this is our favorite time of the morning. We're getting in to go to the duck blind. This is a beaver pond that's been flooded, and I haven't hunted it much this year. And at the beginning of the year, it wasn't going real well, but all this pressure of these hunters around, I've been seeing a few ducks in here, and hopefully we'll try to get a limit. A perfect day for us would be about 3 ducks a piece. I don't know that we're going to have that kind of hole this morning, but hopefully we'll have a good luck this morning.
Water feels like it's about 20.
Yeah, it's a little cold in here, but I'm anticipating the ducks coming from the south. This is a flooded beaver pond. You know, I've been seeing a fair amount in here. We'll see. I'm hoping we'll all grab a few. We got 3 setups. We got Josh and Ryan over there. We got Robbie and Daryl. They're finding cover, and the rest of us gonna be right here in the middle. I think we got a pretty good spread. We're gonna throw out a few decoys. So let's get at them. Where? They see him? They see him? They're turning.
I don't see them.
They're coming. Right here. There.
There's another one. There's another one, baby.
That's that injured one.
I've only shot twice and 2 birds fell, so I mean, let's just go ahead and call it what it is.
Hey, is Ryan gonna have 6 of the 5?
We off to a pretty good start. I'd say we got about 4 or 5 birds down between the whole group of us. Got a few coming in, but it's a little overcast, so hoping they'll keep flying for a little while.
Might be a little late leaving the roof.
Wrapping it up this morning. We had a pretty good shoot. I think everybody cut some feathers at least a time or two. We're gonna hang out for a little while, see if a few more late ones come in, but I think the majority of the action's over. But man, it was fun. It's not always about killing the ducks, but this morning we got a few, so that makes it a lot better.
Hey,
It's okay.
hey, I'll help you, brother. I'll let you claim one of my 3.
I told y'all that I have a lot of friends who I've been hunting with for a long time. I never told you they were really good. We kill 1 duck per person today. Now, who killed those ducks is a little debatable. I think Ryan killed almost all of them, at least that's what he said. But we had a couple accidents today. Ryan, what happened to you out there, bud?
I got sniped. Somebody shot, I fell, I couldn't get back up. Soaking wet.
Why did it have to happen to the shortest guy? He's the shortest person.
I'm trying to figure out how he's wet to his beard in knee-deep water.
Yeah, it was only knee-deep and he went in. And then Robbie over here is laughing at you.
Dude, bring them hands out again.
I got what I deserved. I laughed. And
Robbie falls down like he's been shot. I said, who got him? And Robbie goes in too.
I deserved it.
Well, that was one of our best duck hunts we've had in a while. It was a lot of fun. But you know what? Even though we don't kill all the ducks, we're about to go eat a good breakfast. Y'all ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's go.
It was a pretty good morning of duck hunting. Between the 8 hunters, we killed 8 ducks. Now, that may not sound like a lot, But, you know, that was for us. It was fun. Everyone got to kill a duck or at least shoot at them. Some of us kind of claimed ducks that weren't ours. But it was a great hunt, and more importantly, it was the friendship and the fellowship that goes along with it. We had a blast, a good time. It was wrapped up a good weekend. Definitely the best part about getting together with the boys and the way we do the outdoors is the breakfast, the dinner, the food. Might not hunt good, but we're definitely gonna eat good. It's 38 degrees this morning, so let's see how much water we have in those waders.
Probably the guy that everybody picks on the most.
Oh man. Oh man. Woo. Duff him out, Ryan. Duff him out. Yes, guys, these are my friends. I never said we were the best, but they are my friends. Well, I had a blast making this episode of Guide to Georgia Outdoors, and I hope you realize it's more than just the killing and the adventure, but the stories and the people behind it, and that's to me what truly the outdoors are. Until next time, this has been the unofficial and no doubt incomplete Guide to Georgia Outdoors.